Hey, what's up guys, it's Jep here, and here I have the last Just Cause 3 video I'm ever going to record, and that's the review. Let's get into it. Alright, first up we got the gameplay. It was amazing. I loved every bit of it, especially wingsuiting around Medici and its villages. The graphics were great for its time, and there were no visual glitches as far as I was concerned. The sounds were also pretty realistic, nothing was too distracting. I loved all the cool weapons and tech you earned through the DLCs, and it made playing them all worth it. Alright, next up we got the story. The story and the characters were amazing. Unlike most games today, you actually grew to care for the characters as the game went on, as well as fall in love with their personalities. The villain, known as Sebastian Di Ravello, wasn't the greatest villain, but it was still interesting to learn about his lore via the collectibles. Alright, next up we got the replayability. This is where I will voice one of my two complaints, and one of them is that this game does not have the feature to replay its main missions. That's honestly a feature I think they should add in as many games as possible, because like a lot of the main missions were really cool, you know, like the one where you ride a missile. It was really disheartening when I learned that the feature wasn't available early on. But I didn't let the lack of that feature ruin the experience for me, as they still let you continue after you do the main story, and there's still so much to do, which is great, from collectibles to stunt jumps. Alright, now there isn't much to say on the controls. All I can say is that they were weird as hell at first, but I quickly got used to them. They felt right, and I felt no need to change anything in the settings. The graphics were part of what kept me hooked onto the game. Seeing the sunrise to sailing the clear looking waters of Medici is what kept me immersed. Now the graphics weren't phenomenal, but that's to be expected because this game did come out in 2015, I believe. Next up, I'll be reviewing the DLCs here. All of them were great. I loved the new weapons, I loved the new settings, and all the new activities you got to do, except for the Sky Fortress challenges because they were hard as hell, but I guess that's what made it good in the end. Honestly, I just wasn't into the cutscenes that much because they weren't animated like the base game cutscenes were. Other than that, no complaints. Alright, my biggest complaint with the game were the glitchy achievements tied to the DLCs of the game, especially the mech DLC. The achievement for completing the last mission for that DLC did not pop, and the rest of the achievements for the rest of the DLCs would pop like 20 to 30 minutes after I completed the requirements, which was very annoying, and it almost ruined the experience for me, but it didn't. I had to replay the game again just to get that achievement to pop, and honestly that was very annoying to do. This game is great, but having to replay it for one achievement was not so great. Alright, and here's the completion proof. This game took me a whopping 3 days, 4 hours and 18 minutes to complete. Honestly, it was so worth it. It was really fun to play, and I'd recommend this game to anyone looking for a nice single player experience. Again, I'd rate this game a solid 10. Alright, and that concludes my little review / opinion, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company during this entire journey. Playing this game was fun, and I cannot wait to play the others. Please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all later.